Any hangover? Your color. I put a green one, please. No, I haven't. There you go, girl. Yes. Okay, so you do know that we're going into a game reserve with wild animals. As you can see, the vehicle is open. If you can't feel it, you can see it. So just be careful of any branches when we do go past trees. Just keep an eye open for branches. I'll probably just say branch or duck, and then you know what to do. It's going to be very cold, so just try and snug up and stay as warm as possible. If it really gets really bad, then we need to make a vote and decide if you guys want to come back. But we stick it out until you tell us to stop. So it's part of the adventure.
Yes.
Exactly. We've all done the rain dance for 7 years, and now we're being blessed with rain, and we want to complain. So on the note of safety, like I said, it is wild animals. If you can put your cell phones onto silent or airplane mode even. And also if we do approach what we call dangerous animals, if we can just keep our voices down. So your dangerous animals would be something like elephant, if we're lucky enough to find them, or buffalo. So I'll just say shh, or inside voices, then we must just keep our voices down. It's just, we respect the animals firstly because they give us the opportunity to actually have a business like this, and we're going into their space, so we need to respect their space. You're not going to like if someone comes into your house and starts shouting and screaming. So the animals come first. Also, if we do approach something, I'm first going to see how their reaction is. If they're comfortable with us, what we do is we look if they continue with their normal daily activities. If they keep on eating, keep on sleeping, then we know they're happy with us, and then we can go a little bit closer. With this weather also, we're going to try and stick to the main roads. We're not going to go on any funny little roads because we definitely don't want to get stuck in the mud. As a guide, that's the biggest embarrassment if you have to call for someone to come and help you. So is there anyone that's scared of anything specific?
No.
Nothing. Snakes, but they're all sleeping today because it's cold. Yeah. No, the snakes will also. The thing with snakes is they feel the vibrations of this vehicle long before we see them, and also it's winter, so they're hibernating. This feels like a snake. They are hibernating at this stage, so, and it's also too cold today for them to be active. They actually need the sun to warm up their bodies so that they can move. Unlike us that are warm-blooded, so we stay nice and warm. So I did take a bit of a loop early this morning quickly, and there was very, very little out in this cold weather, but it's 2 hours later and animals have got very healthy legs, so let's hold thumbs and see what we can find. You guys are much higher up than what I am in the front, so if you see anything, just please say stop, and we'll stop and we'll whatever you do. Okay. No screaming. You can take as many photos, have as much fun as possible, but like I said, when you do get to a stage, this thing is going to keep on giving me fun. If we do get to a place where we need to talk softer, then you just, yeah, that's it.
And it started raining.
Yeah, I said I was cute in the raincoat.
Like your bones in your body, that's made from calcium, so your bones, so there's bone underneath in this horn. So if I was able to pull this off, you'll see that there's actual bone. You can see that there. So it's bone that grows from the skull, and it's covered in this brown, black, shiny stuff, which is what we call a keratin sheath. And this stuff is exactly what your hair and your nails is made from. Hardened, and it's the same keratin that is on the top of a rhino's horn. Same stuff. So a rhino's horn is made from keratin, which is really just like I say, nail and hair. season they grow a new pair. Oh guys, if it breaks, sorry Booty, there goes your horn. So this is also the same stuff. If you've seen a tortoise close up, those little patterns that's on the tortoise, same stuff. Also keratin, also made from hair and nails. They said it's a beast. It looks like a beast. So red being the color, rooi, red, heart, because it's a deer, but it looks like a beast of our deer. So they were trying to say that they look like deer, but they look like monsters almost. Yes, yeah. So that's where they actually get their name from. It's got nothing to do with the fact that the horns almost look like a heart. Yeah. Project on Nyosi. So what's happening with these wild cheetahs is people are stealing them from Africa and they're selling them in Europe to have them as pets in their houses. And there's less wild cheetahs left in Africa and there's more tame cheetahs now in people's houses in Saudi Arabia and in Europe. What's happening is there's a few companies across South Africa that's trying to go to these foreigners and say we need our cats back, you know. And also it's nice to have, it's like, you know, children always want a puppy for Christmas, and then when the puppy is 1 year old they don't worry about the puppy anymore because it's not cute, the cute factor is gone. So the same thing's happening with cheetah. These guys they need to eat like half an antelope every 3 days. So it becomes extremely expensive to keep a cheetah fed. So to give an example, we have 3 cheetahs on the reserve. For every 1 cheetah, we need 100 antelope to keep that cheetah alive for 1 year. So we need to have 300 antelope just to keep 3 cheetahs alive for 1 year. So it's a lot. You can think it's a lot of money for, you know, keeping a cheetah alive. On top of the fact that now you're feeding it, if it's in your house, now you're feeding it mince and sausage. It's not its normal healthy food. So now they start getting sick. Now there's veterinary bills and all kinds of medicine and stuff. Sorry. She didn't even know what to do with a piece of animal. We literally did like this, and she smelled and she licked it. And then she realized, oh, this is food. But then we had to cut it for her. But we had to get those muscles nice and strong. So what we did is we fed her in the beginning pieces of meat, and then eventually we took her animals with the skin on, that she could strengthen those muscles and actually start tearing off the skin herself. And then we released her about a month ago, so she did some food around the bush for her, and she saw the animals running, and she started walking away from them. The skills and everything is definitely coming back. It's going to take longer for an animal that was born in captivity because she had no mother to teach her how to hunt. In the wild, these babies will stay with their mothers sometimes for up to 2 years, and you will literally see the mom teaching them how to stalk, how to ambush the animals, how to hunt. So she didn't have that. So the fact that she actually caught an animal within the first 2 days of us releasing her was amazing. It shows you how when you bring an animal back to nature, in suburbs and highways, it's easy to get away, you know, once they've killed one of our rhinos. So for now we've save the animals, keep the pollution from the air, will come to these type of properties with lots of plants, and it will photosynthesize and it will take out in that polluted air and it will clean the air and give us clean air back again. Because places like, if Nyosi wasn't here, it would have just been another Volkswagen factory or another industrial area putting up a mine or a factory or something. And at the end of the day, ecotourism employs more people than what the factory would, because they put robotics and stuff in the factories, and you end up with maybe 6 people working in a big factory because everything is automated with robots and stuff that will work. Where with ecotourism, I mean, we've got 40, 50 people working on the reserve like Nyosi. So yeah, even 200 meters of our land, so that they can use it for the those are traditional healers that need plants from the bush for the they need to look after it. We can give them advice and help them, but if they've cleared up all the plants, it's not like we can give them more land. So they need to make sure that they actually look after that. Down in the valley, that was all females. Which one is this one now? This is kudu. So those are females, and then the male was over here.
So at this point, our driver asked whether we wanted to go the adventurous route or go back with the normal route. And guess what? Adventurous route all the way.
The vehicle is gonna go because of the weight.
Guys, stop it. Hands up!
It's this picture. You see why you can't come with your little Chevy Spark?
Yes.
And now when we go out the valley, the rest are all females. Yes, you see now the neck, exactly. It's a goose, it's little Egyptian geese. Yeah, so it's a completely different bird, but you can also see it's a male and a female. The other females, if they have got eggs, do lay their eggs in this nest as well. She's clever because she knows that the first eggs that's going to be stolen or broken or not hatched will be the eggs on the outside. So she will always make sure that she knows exactly which eggs is hers, and she will always make sure that she rolls her eggs are protected under her body and on the inside of that nest, of that circle. And then but even if it's not her, she will look after them. Okay. She will look after those eggs and those little babies that do hatch. She will look after them like that. You see, look how big is he building.
Uh-huh.
So we're gonna have 6 cabins that can sleep 2 people.
Nagala ko sa phone na ino pura ka. Nakarazi guys.
So over here we were complaining about the service amongst each other. It wasn't so great, I will not lie, but we had the time of our lives. As you can see, the makeup is off because andinethanga. It was raining and bendisefrande, so which meant the rain is a yonke. I mean,
Well, right now I don't know in the
Ooh, it's strong.
The second one.
Didn't we have it like in Oxford?
I think so.
kakak kalawin.